grew up in Rockwood, Michigan. I've got 3 children. One's 21, another young son who's 17, and a daughter who's 16. Before I got here, I was basically getting ready to be living on the street. I didn't have anything left. Basically my adult life using drugs and alcohol, and I had finally lost my job of 27 years, and I was separated from my family. The one thing I can remember when I first moved when I purchased my home, my son was about 8 years old, and I remember one day I was getting high at home in my house, and thinking that my children wouldn't know what was going on, but walking out to the front of my house, and my son was on the sidewalk. It was a sunny summer day, and he just looked up at me and called me an imbecile, and that hurt bad. I remember that to this day like it was yesterday. My wife would tell me a lot that you're selfish, and I thought because I was paying bills I wasn't being selfish, but I was taking money that I had earned from work and spending it all on drugs, smoking crack, with hearing the rats running around in the ceilings and stuff as we're getting high. I ended up losing my job. I got thrown in jail, and there was no place to go. It had a hold of me. It was controlling me in all aspects of my life. I came to a point where it was either have nothing in my life or make a decision to try to turn my life around.
What we like to say is that these aren't bad people trying to be good. These are sick people trying to get well. And if we can just give them the opportunity, many of them will take it.
It was a good feeling to know that we're doing something for somebody and creating something for somebody, that they can find hope, that there's hope.
When I'm working with another alcoholic, I'm reminded of how bad and how powerful the disease is. Kevin O'Hare isn't any different from the gentleman in that house. I'm one drink away from my past becoming my future. And working with these guys keeps me centered into that thing that allows me to stay sober and passes on what was so freely given to me. I have an absolute responsibility as a sober member of society today to do whatever is possible to try to provide an opportunity. We all want to fit in, and they're either going to fit in or they're going to leave. And we find that those that will stay and stay for 12 months will get a new life.
I knew that the only way for me to recover and to not go back to the same situation I was in before I came to this recovery home was to come to a recovery home, a place that had some structure around me and some rules and some limits. I couldn't enforce those rules and constrictions on myself. I needed some help with that. I'm not strong enough yet to be on my own, and I have fear. I tried my own way of thinking and it doesn't work. Now I need help. Definitely not even going back to my own house. I would be back out using again probably by now if I wasn't here. I thought I had control of my disease, but I didn't. I was living a helter-skelter life, chaos, and I hurt a lot of people, mostly the people that were close to me. So now I've come to a new point in my life, and with the grace of God and the help of this place I'm in now, I'm learning. They're teaching me things and teaching me a way to live that I can gain a new life. It's a saving grace. I mean, I gotta have it, and it's teaching me how to live and how to live right. It's a way to where I think my life was meant to be in the first place. And right now I'm feeling like that for one of the few times in my life.
I love doing what I'm doing. I love helping these men and watching them recover, watch them get back with their families. I can't begin to talk into words what it means to me. To see a man recover, to see a man come in with his life completely destroyed, and to see him rebuild, it's hard to put into words.
Being a part of this is my life, and I think it's the fulfillment of what God had intended for Kevin O'Hare. Out of the drunken depths comes a human being that's willing to devote his life to trying to help the next person that wants to get better. If you've got an honest, willing desire to get better, we have a program that works, and that's as good as it gets. To keep this going, what we need is people that are willing to sponsor these fine men that are making the effort. It doesn't have to sponsor for a month. You know, you could sponsor for a week. You could be a job search coach. You could donate furniture. You could donate appliances. You know, the houses are growing. We need support in whatever way, big or small, we can get.
My dreams are to be a man of faith, character, and integrity, and just to be someone who can share and give back, and be an example, a good example of how to live a good life. Something got a hold of me and took control of my whole life, and I'm right now in the very beginning of taking it back.